Living in my dreams, living in my city, living good, feeling good. Living in my dreams, living in my city, living good, feeling good. You're feeling too good, this world is just a hood, but it's new and I'm coming with a new crew. GDP, all you fuckers gonna see, that's how it's gonna be. Living high, making money, got these bitches all lovey-dovey. Got the motherfuckers chilling in the club, gonna lay back in, get that back rub. Everybody in here feeling so good, blood on the side, but I'm puffing real good. You know how I'm riding, I don't stop, take a little break, just loosen up, get back on my grind, and do my time. They know everybody gonna feel my vibe, know that I won't stop till I reach the top, except in the club, better feel me drop down on the beat, cause they know it's gonna be me, that you can't beat me. I'm the best person, I can promise you something, fuck with me, and I'm the last face you'll ever see. Oh, living in my dreams, living in my city, living good, feeling good. Living in my dreams, living in my city, living good, feeling good. Living in my dreams.
All right, we live. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders? How we doing? Welcome to the weekly edition here of Turtleboy Live. Looks like we got some turtles rolling in here. That's excellent. Thanks for coming and finding us. I know it's fucking increasingly difficult to find us week to week, but, you know, you people are fucking loyal. You need this show. We want to provide this show. The fuck's that show? The fuck is that? Brett, what the hell's going on back there? Somebody getting murdered?
Dude. No, it was music.
Okay, sounds like somebody's getting raped. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So, welcome to the weekly Turtleboy Live show. We like to start off every episode with a little roll call called "Where You Reppin'." So, let us know in the comments right now. Where are you currently watching Turtleboy Live from right now? Go ahead. Let's see where people are.
Shit.
That's a Yo TV. All right, Abington's in the house. Milford's in the house. Where else are we rolling in from? Let us know, people. East Bridgewater's in the house. New Bedford's in the house. All South Shore people. Carver's in the hizzle. Remember we used to be a Central Mass blog? I remember that. Rentham's in the house. Attleboro's in there. Literally, it's entire South Shore right now. Whitensville's in the house. Middleborough's in the house. Salem's in the house. Cape Cod Hospital Emergency Room. I don't miss live shows. That's badass, Kenny Klein, right there. Worcester, near Green Hills in the house. Uxbridge's in the house. Rentham's in the house. Coventry's in the house. There's got to be some Northbridge people in the house. Kansas City, our Missouri Turtle Riders with you. Yeah, you, Brett Bowen. Douglas is in the house. Southbridge, Burlington's in the house. Where else are we rocking in from? Anywhere. All right. So, yeah, welcome to the show. Roslindale. So we got some Boston folks in the house. Keep shouting this, and we'll keep giving you shout-outs there. Oh, Whitensville is in Northbridge. Thank you. How did I miss that one? There's been at least one Whitensville so far. Charlton's in the house. Oxford's in the house. All right, so we're starting to roll in. All right, so we got a lot of fun shit on the agenda tonight with us. Special guests, the same as last week. We have Bret Killoran. You with us, Brett?
Hello?
Here he is.
Yeah. With a better phone this week.
Yeah, you sound like it.
Ass.
You sound like it. And, of course, we have Northshore TurtleBabe back again. How you doing, Northshore? Is she, or do we have her? Or was that her screaming?
No, that was music off of my laptop. That wasn't me.
Are you there, Northshore? Because we're not hearing you.
No, she sounds like I did last time. That Oh, so now she got the fupa phone.
Yeah, now she got the fupa. People, we did a whole test call beforehand to avoid this happening. Every week we do like a test call just to avoid shit like this, and it always happens anyway, doesn't it? Ain't that always how it fucking works? All right, so I'm not sure if she's with us. Hopefully she is, because we got a lot of fun shit on the agenda tonight. What's up?
I am so happy right now. There she is.
We're good. We're going to make it happen. So here's our agenda tonight. We got the Shirley cop. We got to talk about her. All right. We got to talk about Mass Health Martinez going at it in the streets of Lawrence. Another fake coyote attack. We got the Lawrence CNA glutton chunk. The Fall River shoplifting mom. Rachel Bond, or whatever the fuck you pronounce the skag's name, apparently living in Worcester and blowing yayo.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, well, of course, the Northbridge Noodle Poon, which was the big fun story of the week. The dude's fucking certifiably insane. And we invited him on the show, but he's obviously too much of a pussy to come on. So he'll probably just whine about it afterwards and complain about how fucking mean South Shore Turtle Girl is to him and blah, blah, blah. All right, so you people ready?
All of us.
You people ready to get this party started?
Let's go.
Somebody says it's Whitensville. All right. Whitensville, all the same shit. All right. So, out of Shirley today, we got another fucking corrupt cop. And to me, this chick might be worse than Leah Genduso. And I got a few. Did you guys read the story?
I did.
Yeah.
She looks like J-Lo, but like J-Fo.
J-Fo. Yeah. She does look pretty good, this chick, right? And basically, what we found out about this woman, right? She is a lieutenant in the Shirley Police Department who came to our attention when we saw this, that she was like up for an award with the Shirley from DCF. She got like the DCF award for like protecting kids the best or something like that. Quite frankly, I don't know if I'd want to accept an award from DCF for protecting kids, knowing their track record. Quite frankly, that would be like accepting, I don't know, like the Nobel Peace Prize from fucking Kim Jong-un. You know, like what is that worth exactly? You know, like, okay. So she wins this fucking prize from fucking DCF for being like the best person at keeping kids safe. And we noticed in the comments, a couple people wrote like, yo, this chick, she like got 2 kids. Like there were 2 victims of sexual abuse in her town, which is only 7,000 people, mind you. And she didn't investigate either of them. And that's her fucking job. Like the only thing she's supposed to do is investigate sex abuse. And 2 people came and like, yo, my kid's getting fucking molested and shit. And she was just like, okay, I'll get right on that. And then never did shit. It's like, oops. So, she's getting an award for this, right? Which is just too fucking ironic and insane that this fucking happens, right? And you see here, she is, as you can see, a woman of color, right? And this is a town that is mostly white people. And so obviously, this is a woman who looks good on paper for the town of Shirley. They're quite proud of their token black female cop, right?
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. Like, you know, it felt good for them to be like, yes, we are awesome. We're known for being the place of something besides where Aaron Hernandez killed himself. We are a place of diversity, etc. So, anyway, this when they first brought this to their attention, right, that this woman in 2015 had somebody come forward with this allegation of sexual abuse. On their fucking iPad, right? The kid was like 12 years old, and mom and dad find the iPad, and dad's a cop, mind you, in another town. And they find this fucking iPad with like sexual pictures of the kid that he did not take because it was from a distance, right? And they're like, some fucking adult did this. The kid gets embarrassed. He deletes everything. And then fucking mom takes it, or I apologize. Mom takes it down to the police station, gives it to them, and they're like, can you bring this to the state police because these are recoverable if you do it within a certain amount of time, whatever. It's all in the cloud or some shit. So she's like, yeah, get right on that. Leaves it in her fucking desk drawer. Doesn't do shit. All right. The fucking boss finds out about it and is like, what the fuck? This is not good. And then a number of other incidents happen. She ends up getting, for that, suspended 5 days without pay. All right. And then when it makes the news. And then victim number 2 comes forward and it's like, yo, she didn't do shit about my kid either getting fucking molested and shit. And it's like, now we got a fucking problem. And so she does a couple other things that are fucked up. And, like, for instance, she, applies for fucking license plates to be concealed because she says she has threats on her life, and it turns out that's a fucking lie. She's just a fucking liar. She's a shady bitch. Oh, and by the way, did I mention? She's a fucking stripper. That's another thing. Sergeant Stripper, they call it. They got images of her in a fucking strip club. All right? So this chick's a fucking former stripper who's now a fucking cop somehow. And so she gets fired in late 2016, right? And that's when fucking Jamie Eldridge, who is like the worst SJW state senator ever, comes out of the woodwork, and he's like, and he usually hates cops, right? And he comes out of the woodwork and he's all like, free my boy kind of shit. Like, this is an attack on women of color. And he organizes a fucking protest, right? And so they all go down to the protest and they're saying this woman's being targeted not because she let 2 kids get raped. That's not a big deal. The fact of the matter is she is of color and female, and that's literally the only thing that matters, right? Am I missing something?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was upset.
Yeah. And so it's like, okay. And so we're like, how the fuck did this happen? So here's the best part. After she's fucking fired, 2 out of the 3 selectmen vote to fire her, right? Of the 2 that vote to fire her, and she is fired, they are recalled. Like, the townspeople revolt and have the fucking cops back who let the kids get molested. All right, that's what we're dealing with here in Charlotte. And so they vote to recall them, and they replace them with 2 people who vote to give her her job back. Not only give her her job back, make her a fucking lieutenant. And then they vote to fire the police chief who fired her for not doing anything about kids getting molested. It's like, what the fuck? And so why the fuck is this happening? Well, it turns out this fucking guy, Rico, his name is fucking Rico Capucci. And he was the former chief of police in Duxbury, and he got run out of there because he did some shady shit down there. And Rico Capucci, I think he's banging her or doing something, right? Because rumors have it that, like, he was down there in the South Shore because she's from this chick lives in fucking Weymouth. Weymouth is nowhere near fucking Shirley. So she fucking commutes or some shit. How the fuck did she get recruited to there? Well, because this guy's her fucking sugar daddy. Because this guy must have seen her at the strip club or something and is like, she would make a good cop. Like, that came to his mind.
That sounds wicked familiar.
Yeah, no, it sounds very familiar. No.
Doesn't it?
I know. It's like, except I don't know if she's selling pot, but she's fucking doing other shit. So she gets fucking.
Is there an old broad I can fuck so I can be a cop?
You want to what?
Just point her out. Shit. Is there an old bitch I can fuck so I can become a cop next week?
Apparently, I don't know. You might.
I'll blow the dust off some fossil to run around with a gun in a shiny car. Fucking right, I will. Officer, come on. So this dude, right? It turns out he has been giving her fucking gifts for years, and we got fucking receipts of him. There's a guy in Shirley who runs a fucking page. I think his name is Brian Dumont. And he runs a page up there that's strictly dedicated to, like, outing these people. It's fucking fascinating, some of the shit I was reading in there. And he's got fucking emails of them, like, buying her plane tickets to go to fucking Aruba and shit, right? Like, treating her like a fucking, like, their pet minority, right? And they're like, he promised her that she would become the chief of police in Shirley one day. And that looks like that's the direction that this is heading in. It's fucking insane. Here's the worst part. The Attorney General's office investigated this shit, and they determined that nothing had been done wrong. That's how fucking fucked up our state is. That, like, you cannot count on the police
You cannot count on the Attorney General's office. And it's not like this is just like some crime that, somebody stole my shit. It's like, yo, my kid got molested. And that's not even a big fucking deal. What the fuck is wrong with the world, people? I mean, with this state. Like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing we could ignore? I know, some kid getting a digit put in him.
Yeah,
Let's ignore that and worry about these traffic stuff.
Unfucking believable.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Let's move on to something a little bit more hilarious, shall we? Let's talk about
that town.
Let's talk about Mass Health Martinez. So this story, Tom Duggan, by the way, Tom Duggan is a fucking great dude. He runs the Valley Patriot out of Lawrence, and I don't know what the fuck Tom Duggan does all day, but apparently he just has like a nose for ratchetry and drama. Like whenever some shit's going down in Lawrence, Tommy Duggan's there. Okay. And so he shot this video the other day in the streets of Lawrence, and you got to hear the audio to like really fucking appreciate it. Just the fucking ping of the bat here.
Oh shit!
Let me start that over. I'm on.
Oh shit! Una botella.
Get him! Get him! Get him!
Oh shit!
Get him! Can we hear that ping one more time? Time out. I want to hear the ping one more time. It's like the Little League World, the College World Series. Ping!
What's it? You open a bat.
Boom!
Una botella.
Boom! Of course she's wearing a fucking denim shirt. And so it took me a while to figure out what the hell's going on here. It's a 2-on-1 fight. And she's got the fucking bottle. And her guy is the one. Now, obviously, he's one on the ground right now. And he's the one on top, which is why she's no longer hitting him with the bottle. Right? And there she goes. Give him a wedgie. Do you think this... Boom! Oh, you missed. Oh, you're going to get the bottle.
Pero llame la policía.
Of course no one speaks English. It's Lawrence.
Policia.
Yeah, policia.
Llamen la policía.
So can we just talk about the scenery here? Like what the fuck's going on? Notice traffic has come to a complete standstill, right? That is because the people initiating this whole thing are the ones driving the car that's blocking this fucking bridge during fucking rush hour. So the few people in Lawrence that actually fucking work are trying to get the fuck out of Lawrence, right? And they're like, I can't because fucking Mass Health Martinez is going all fucking, Little League World Series on these motherfuckers, right? Just pinging dudes in the head.
Ping!
Yeah, ping, ping.
That's fucking...
Boom. Nobody seems to think it's weird either.
It's just another day.
Lawrence,
This is tame.
Boom. Ping.
Lawrence.
Ping. I love the guy that have we seen the guy walk by with his kid? That's my favorite part. You came on me, bro. Perfectly normal. Oh, there's a guy with a kid. That is fucking perfect. That is fantastic. So, I love this fucking video. So Lawrence, it fucking hurts. I don't know. This shit doesn't happen in Worcester. Like, it's bad in Worcester. I mean, come on, not to this degree. We have a lot of junkies and shit doing their dances on Main South, but I don't know. I thought that was fucking fantastic. I don't know what you people think. There's some people that are... Yeah, that's true. We had Busgate, but that was like 4 years ago. That's old news.
And that was with 30 children. The same situation with a bunch of kids.
That's true. That's true.
Except this broad's just pinging someone with a bottle versus at Busgate, it was like they were going to seize the bus driver and take all their children.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Somebody said,
Can we just talk about how down this chick is?
What'd you say?
How's she done?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. I don't know. So, somebody said in the comments,
said, can we Oh, go ahead.
Somebody said in the comments, Worcester's become gentrified these days. Nah, don't be fooled, dude. Just because they fucking put up some nice buildings downtown and all this shit, the ratchets ain't going anywhere. Worcester's always going to be a fucking piece of shit town unless the best thing they could ever invest in is like a one-way fucking bus to fucking Webster or Southbridge, one of those two, right? You got to get the ratchets out. You got to get the crackheads out because you can put up all the nice buildings you want and you can court all the fucking yuppies and all this shit. It's still going to be a steaming pile of shit as long as Sarai Rivera and crew are running fucking politics in the city. All right. You had a chance when Mike Gaffney was in there and he was fucking normal, but we all know he went off the fucking deep end now, and now the city is run by Sarai Rivera. It's fucked. It's done. So fuck Worcester. All right.
See, you go. No.
No, okay, go ahead.
You went too far.
Okay, let's hear
Listen, we're run by a man who has held us in his bosom for years now.
Who's that?
And I'm talking about the Honorable Mayor Petty.
Oh, Putty. Oh, yeah.
Who thinks all of you people are fucking idiots.
Morons.
And that's not my opinion. He said it on a mic.
Yes.
Morons? Is that what it was?
Morons.
Not idiots.
Morons.
Right.
Morons.
And people keep voting this piece of shit in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So if you don't rip the head off the snake's still going to bite motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Little fucking poor Soraya is a fucking afterthought. We get rid of Petty, and then we douche the rest of the fucking vagina, and we can actually maybe become something again.
Can I go off on a tangent?
But until then, until he's gone, we're fucked.
Yeah. Let me talk about that.
And Grant.
Let me talk about that for 1 sec, right? So we all know we've been following the Joe Early shit, right? With the Attorney General's office and all that. And you're like thinking like, who the fuck could ever vote for this guy after all the shit he's pulled, right? Like getting Officer Tarantino killed. The 2-year anniversary. Can you believe the 2-year anniversary of that is like, I think it's tomorrow. Is tomorrow the 22nd?
No.
Tomorrow's the 21st. Okay. It's almost been 2 years since that, right? And this fucking asshole is largely responsible for Tarantino getting killed. He's also fucking corrupt and like sweeps Ali Bebo's arrest report under the bus. And then you go to this page here, Worcester Politics 101, which is run by this fucking Worcester's biggest boob. Named, what was that? Steve Quist.
Steve Quist?
And Red Danny Margolis is over here. Red Danny Margolis writes a column about, he goes, in short, the Trump faction of the local GOP could potentially lose everything in the upcoming elections, and they're willing to do anything to maintain relevance. Knocking out a Democrat in a countywide seat with the Turtleboy aligned independent Blake Rubin would serve that purpose well. So they've already, because we support the guy who isn't fucking getting arrest reports fucking redacted to hook up his buddy's junkie's daughter, because we support the other guy, that guy is now bad. Like, that's how fucking insane these people are, right? This is how insane fucking the left has become. That I
just figured it all out.
I'm not fucking kidding when I say that if Hitler was running against another guy and we supported and we supported the other guy, they would support Hitler. I'm not even fucking kidding. Because they just to prove a fucking point. These people are fucking insane. They're like, oh, Turtleboy's backing this guy? He's got to be bad news. And you go on here and you're like, these people, like, listen, this is Steve Quist who runs this page, right? He goes, District Attorney Joe Early has earned the right to be reelected. He's done the job and done it well. No one is entitled to anything. An entitlement is not involved here. What the... How fucking stupid do you have to be to believe that this guy has done the job well? He fucking tried to get somebody's arrest report fucking redacted. Like, what the fuck else do you want, right? He got a fucking cop killed. These people are so blinded by party allegiance, it's fucking insane. And all you need to know is Dan Margolis, Red Danny Margolis wrote this. If you guys don't remember Dan Margolis, around this time last year, yes, he started trolling the Turtleboy live pages. He was an unemployed substitute teacher. And then we did some research about Dan Margolis. I'm not kidding when I say he was a legit communist. He was the head of New York State's Communist Party. Like, not even fucking just name calling, like legit. Like, it's fucking on paper. We got pictures of him with the fucking president of fucking Vietnam and like all this commie shit. Like, he's all, and that's how you know that Joe Early's in trouble. The Telegram and Gazette has turned against him. Not just us, the mainstream media has. When the only person backing you up is Red Danny Margolis and his loudmouth friend, suckbag Steve Quist. You're fucked. Like, your days are numbered. So he's going down soon. So anyway, that was a little tangent.
It's got to be close to over, right?
Yeah.
I guess what we do then is let's do a couple blogs before elections promoting petty.
For what?
We love petty.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We want more Chick-fil-A's and Arby's and uncomfortable employees, and we're all morons, and go petty.
Yeah.
And he'll get voted out in a fucking landslide.
Tom Duggan says, how much money is Early spending on ads in their paper? That's not a paper, Tom. That's just a local communist named Dan Margolis, right, who runs a blog called danmargolis.org or something, which was originally created.
No.
Go ahead.
He was thinking that that Early was spending money on ads in the Turtlegram, is what he was saying.
Oh, no, the Turtlegram turned against him. They've said that he should resign. So
the Turtlegram turns against you. Now, just think of that.
Yeah.
Clive Torres.
Yeah.
They don't even have Diane anymore.
Yeah, Pinot Gris.
They have Clive Torres and that barnstorming, gray-haired, glasses-wearing idiot. That's all they got now.
That's it.
And even they turn their back on you.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Dude, you might as well wash your mouth out with buckshot. Just boom, call it a day.
Yeah. So that is that. Let's go on to the next topic here, right? Another fake coyote attack. So we got this situation in Saugus at a park. A woman is walking her dog at 7 o'clock in the morning with her Labrador, and she allegedly ran up a fucking tree after a pack of coyotes surrounded her. But she kept the dog on the ground. Now, I want you to listen to this 911 tape. And no, Tom, he did not have, they don't have a, I was thinking he had a paper or a blog that the guy might be able to, no. These people just hate us, and that's why they do it free of charge. Yeah.
Do it free.
Yeah. Here we go.
Growing up
now, come on.
The unprecedented pressure shaping Generation Z. May 24th at 8 on NECN. Proudly supported by Newton Wellesley Hospital. We're always looking to find a better way for our children and for us all.
All right, here we go. Listen to this shit. Come on. Come on, let's go.
911, this is Coyote. Where's your emergency?
Hi, I'm in a Second Street at Breakheart Reservation in Saugus. There's coyotes.
You're at Breakheart?
Yes.
Okay, and there's coyotes?
Yes.
Okay, well, you need to stay away from them, ma'am. Are you in your car?
No, I'm in a tree. I'm on the ridge trail.
In a tree.
You're in a tree?
Yes, so I'm trying to get with my dog.
What are your dogs?
I have one dog. She's a lab. She's on the ground right in front of the tree. And there's coyotes there.
Okay, you guys hear that barking? You guys hear the barking in the background? Listen to the barking.
The tree, and there's coyotes there.
That's dogs.
Yeah, I don't hear a fucking coyote.
Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy. It's the ridge trail. If you start from the main entrance, it's on the left.
Does she even sound scared? Like at all?
No.
No.
Not even a little.
I'm up in a fucking tree. Now keep going.
The first part of the ridge trail is red markers.
Okay, hold on 1 second, okay?
Okay.
That's Officer Bret. Hold on a second, all right?
Abby, stay here.
I gotta make fun.
Abby, stay here. Stay here.
Okay, you're okay.
No, she's not. She's not okay. There's a fucking pack of coyotes. She ain't okay. She can be breakfast in 5 seconds. Yeah. You need to stay away from them, ma'am. Well, I'm in a tree, so.
Hi.
Yep, I'm going to get somebody up there as quick as I can. In the meantime, I want you obviously to stay away from them as you can. All right.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if and when you get down, if you can get down before we get there, just give me a call back and let me know that you're down and in your car.
Just hit me back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
have
have
no
a quarter
Coyotes
mile
type
past.
Okay.
I see somebody else down on the road. Can you hang on? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh! Coyotes up here!
Because that coyote's up here. All right. Here's a question. If this did happen to you, what would you guys do in this situation if this did happen?
Oh my God! All right, have her go first.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, I'd probably find a stick. I don't fucking know, but I wouldn't like book it up a tree. I mean, like,
Yeah, who is this
does
chick?
that?
George of the Jungle? Climbing trees
Right?
and shit? What kind of fucking tree is
That's
it? I can't.
But she sounds like has like that. I want to speak to the manager haircut. Like,
No, absolutely.
She just sounds,
What would Turtle Riders do in this situation if this did indeed happen? Like, I would like to hear from people what you would do. And Brett, what would you do?
Me, the only time my wife lets me carry a gun is when I'm out in the woods, like in all these middle of butt nowhere places.
Yeah.
I can carry a pistol, and so I shoot the first two. The rest of them run. Me and my dog go home. But now, say you don't have a gun. Now, all of a sudden, in the middle of the day, you're surrounded by coyotes.
let's say you have a toddler with you, Brett. What would you do?
I'm probably on my way to bury that toddler. So I'll throw the toddler to the coyotes, and I'll walk the other way, and I'll fucking smoke a cigarette on the way back to the
Don't
car.
lie. Don't lie.
Asshole.
You would use the 2-year-old, Brett. Right, you would use the 2-year-old as a fucking weapon, and you beat the shit out of him with them. Right?
No, that's only for ratchets.
Oh, it's only for ratchets, right? Okay.
That's only for ratchets.
All right. See,
Well, these are Saugus coyotes. They're ratchet.
here's the thing with coyotes,
Saugus.
right?
So you're in the woods of Saugus in the middle of the day, and supposedly you got surrounded by coyotes, so you ran up a tree, leaving the dog you give so much the fuck about on the ground. And then while talking to the cops, you can hear the dog barking because you just got chased up a tree by a fucking raccoon. She is so full of shit,
I know.
dude.
I know.
She's like, "Are you in your car?" It's like, "Nah, motherfucker."
Oh,
I'm
we
in the
all
tree,
know.
Jack.
There's no doubt.
Hanging out a bit.
This chick's fucking lying. No, it's just all the rage
No
right
heavy
now.
breathing, no fear, no like.
Yeah, Adam hits it right on the head.
Fucking tree, Jack. Dude, the guy with the one rip in his coat, no blood on him, and a Band-Aid on his head had a better fucking story.
Yes, he did.
He did.
I'll tell you what, Adam's absolutely
way more
right.
That was more believable
Yeah, when
than
he says
this bit.
the coyotes are more scared of you, and they're also like pussy. Like coyotes are like fucking 2 feet tall, man. Give me a fucking
You're a
break.
scavenger.
Just kick the fucking thing in the head. The fucking coyote. It's not a fucking wolf. They weigh 40 pounds at most. Just kick them in the fucking head if they come near
Literally,
you.
possums are more vicious than coyotes.
Yes.
Like literally, like a possum will rush you with his.
Yeah.
You kick him like an extra point. Like he's gone. Problem's over.
Yeah.
He's 20 yards down the field.
Yeah.
Coyotes ain't gonna rush a human being at 2 in the after fucking noon.
Yeah.
It does not happen.
It doesn't happen.
Ever.
No.
Ever,
Unless they're
ever,
fucking
ever.
rad. You know, there's only been one in North America in recorded history. There's only been one instance of coyotes killing an actual human being. It happened in like 2009 to a fucking country music star. I guess they didn't like her music or something. Okay, they killed her in fucking Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, right? So give me a fucking break. You pick the fucking dog up and you get the fuck out of there. That's what you do if it really happens. But obviously it didn't happen. This chick didn't really climb a tree. It's just become all the rage these days to lie about fucking coyotes. I don't know why. It just fucking is.
It's so insane.
Yeah. I don't know what their problem is with coyotes.
Let's
But
just make up stories about coyotes.
yeah. All the rage right now. All right, let's go to the next thing. The Lawrence CNA glutton chunk. Oh, good God, this fucking chick. So, get this. We got a fucking message the other day from some chick. What the hell's her name? Her name's like something. Oh, Nasty something. What the fuck is this broad's name? Like, you got to see her fucking name. It is. Here it is. Nashi Lisette. Nashi Lisette, as in like nasty.
Yeah,
all right, that's her
name.
fucking name, Nashi Lisette.
Okay.
And so she sends us a message, and she's like, "Yo, hey, hon, you might think I'm some crazy chick, but I just need you to know there's always two sizes to a story." I think she meant sides. And here is mine. She did not fire me because of anything that she said. I quit because she was taking advantage of me and my kindness, but I stood up for myself and let her know, and here's 5 billion screenshots. And I'm like, we're like, lady, I have no fucking clue what the fuck you're talking about, but it sounds ratchet as fuck. And this is a new one, Brett, in Northshore. The preemptive Turtleboy message. When you know you're in danger of becoming Turtleboy famous because Turtleboy's been tagged.
Now,
and like,
hey,
go ahead.
So is this the first one?
I've never
like
seen
this
this
is legitimately the first time.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Listen, I saw you fucking assholes tagged.
Yes.
So I'm gonna DM you right quick.
Yes.
Right?
Send you 180 screenshots and try to clear my name.
Yeah. Like
this is the first time you're telling me.
Yeah, I've never seen it happen before. In all my time at TurtleBabe,
wow.
I've never seen it happen.
All right, continue, sir.
Yeah. So this
sorry to interrupt.
This is a new move. This might be the new go-to ratchet move. Is message Turtleboy first, right? And so then
it's gonna go so much worse.
Then the next day we find, we see that we've been tagged 5 billion times. So we go to watch the video, and this woman named Christina Parise, she comes on here and she goes, "I let this woman go." So this woman, by the way, Christina, is a quadriplegic. She was in a bad car accident, so she's in a wheelchair, and she has workers, right, health workers that come to her house and help her out and shit. And she goes, "I let this woman go." Yes, exactly. I let this woman go because she was always late, not doing her job, sleeping on the job, breaking my stuff and lying about it, and eating my food. She calls me today being psycho, saying I'm hiding her pay and threatening me. Mind you, no one has gotten paid yet. Now she wants to send me more threats. Mother of 4, great role model. So let's see the video and see what happened here.
Classy, always.
Oh no.
You'll not have what I have. You'll never be able to have what I have.
Right.
All right? So
what, diabetes?
I'll let you know I'm not scared of you. Want you or not, I'll fucking smack the shit out of you.
Wait, what?
It's not a motherfucking...
Wait, what? Time out. I
This
can hear
isn't
this
a
again.
Jerry intro?
Classy.
No, wait, you should pause it. You should pause it and break that little part down.
Oh, we will.
You'll not have what I have. You'll never be able to have what I have. All right? So I'll always be that guy.
First of all, you'll never
smack the shit out of you.
Yeah. You'll never be able to have what I have. Yeah. Diabetes? Yeah. I don't think I'll ever fucking have that. And what? Like
you will never be able to get kicked out of buffet like I have.
Yeah, exactly. You'll never be able to have the fucking frequent
She can't even get a hickey because her neck is just extra tit fat.
Like,
look at her.
Like, oh, good God. So, yeah, 3 necks. You'll never be able to what I have with fucking 4 chins.
3?
Yeah.
That is fucking, that is a low estimate, Jack.
Yeah. Here we go. More.
I'll let you know because I'm not scared of you. Wheelchair or not, I'll fucking smack the shit out of you.
What? Wheelchair to a fucking quadriplegic.
Just threatened. Smack a quadriplegic.
Yeah. Wheelchair or not, I will smack the shit
Dude,
out
I
of
don't know who this broad is. Laura Hakes said Florence Knighting Fupa.
That's a good one.
That's the best name ever.
Oh yeah. So this chick, right? She comes along here, right? Let's see what she has to say with the rest of this.
And it's not a motherfucking threat. It's a motherfucking promise. Don't fuck with me, or you will get what you get. Alright? Don't make me call Sam. Don't make me call the agency. Don't make me get ugly. Alright? You fat fucking whale.
Okay, talk about irony. You fat fucking whale. At least I didn't look at the other girl, But if she is overweight, at least she has the excuse that I literally cannot.
That she's a fucking quadriplegic.
Yeah, I can't exercise. I'd like to exercise, but you know, I can't fucking walk.
I would love to. I don't know, walk.
Yeah, exactly.
But
that would be a good start.
But you can.
Yeah.
And I see 50 Shades of Neck.
Yeah.
Every time I see you in a fucking video, you fat fuck.
Yeah. So let's go on. Let's see what she has to say.
And lazy, never that, baby girl. I'm a mother of 3, and all I do is work.
Okay.
All right.
So she goes. And lazy, hon? Like, first of all, you're a fucking glutton. You're a glutton chunk. You are morbidly obese and disgusting. And I assume that's because you're lazy, right? Like, I assume exercise has never, ever been part of your routine. So, yes, you are absolutely. And I like how she goes, I got 3 kids. As if fucking popping fucking kids out of your baby cannon means you're not lazy now. Like, oh, bitch, I reproduce. Go ahead.
It's an accomplishment.
Exactly.
I got 3 kids. Plus, I'm a CNA, and I'm threatening to beat up a quadriplegic.
An unemployed CNA. Yeah.
Just think of that resume.
Yeah. All right. So it goes on.
I do what I gotta do for my life. I don't sit there and cry over a man don't walk me. And now I know why you don't.
All right, so yeah, so that's the whole fucking.
We have Kathleen,
and she's got fucking kids in the back seat. She's driving while doing it, and so then I go back and you read her fucking preemptive message, and it's like, so what was she saying again? Let's see what she's saying again. She goes, "Hey, hon, you might think I'm some crazy chick, but I just need you to know there's always 2 sizes to a story. Yeah, fucking plus size and extra plus size. To a story." And here is mine. She did not. She did not fire me because of anything that she said. I quit because she was taking advantage of me. Okay, so time out. I don't really give 2 flying fucks what this chick was fired for, or if she quit. None of that concerns me whatsoever. That's an employer-employee dispute, which does not interest us whatsoever. What I am interested in is the video you made afterwards threatening to assault a quadriplegic chick. That interests me, okay? So I don't, like, she's, like, trying to deny. It's like, yo, the reasons for you quitting. It's like, I don't give a fuck about the reasons for quitting. Notice what she doesn't deny is that she fucking threatened to slap the shit out of a quadriplegic woman. Like, are you not getting this? That's the fucking problem here. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, that's the high point. You just threatened, and not even, all right, yeah. That's what makes it even worse. So you threatened a quadriplegic, right?
Yeah.
So now maybe I'm a sour motherfucker. Maybe I would threaten a cripple. I don't know.
I'm sure you have.
But not a cripple that signs my paycheck.
Yeah. Well, they're not signing
a paycheck. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I might have some jokes with this motherfucker, but seeing us come Friday, you got to sign my check.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
I may not be.
This was her fuck you goodbye video. You know what I mean? Like, she's been fired already. And, you know, I'm a mother of 4 that was upset with the next patient of mine that kept poking at me till I gave into it and spoken away. That is not my nature. Bull fucking shit, that's not your nature, honey. Like, come on. You don't just...
That binds you.
That looks very natural to me.
Yeah, that seemed like that's not the first time she's threatened to slap the shit out of a quadriplegic.
That looks very natural to me.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I feel to let everyone know the real story. Like, honey, no one... And so I read through all the messages, and it's basically just like the back and forth about the fucking details of why she was fired, who ate whose food. I don't give a fuck about any of that. All I care about is you fucking...
No, you shouldn't give a fuck about that part, though.
Why? It's just...
So maybe what drove Mrs. Wheelchair Woman Dude, I had like 8 jokes lined up, and I stopped because I didn't want fucking people messaging the blog.
Come on.
But, so maybe just the fact that, like, this broad might have wheeled herself over, Stephen Hawking over to the fridge, say, and looked up in the thing, and she had said in that interaction, she said, dude, there was one time you ate my whole bag of Doritos. Like, that's in that conversation. Check the blog.
Oh, I've seen it. Oh, yeah.
She said, you ate my whole bag of Doritos. It didn't say shit. And I didn't even wake you up when I had to get up. So this bitch is eating all her food, sleeping.
Sleeping. You got one fucking job.
And the other complaint was, motherfucker, you're supposed to sweep and wipe the counters every day. Motherfucker, it's moss and mold in this bitch. And I ain't got no fucking Doritos. And now Thursday comes and you want me to sign your check.
Yeah. Fuck out of here.
And fuck.
Right? Then Doritos is coming up fucking check.
Yeah.
Dude, I like Doritos. And if I pay $3.75 for a whole bag, this bitch better only grab a handful.
Yeah.
And grab them off the bottom.
Yeah. What a fucking glutton chunk this chick is. All right. So, yeah. People love the way you have words, Brett. Let's go on to the next topic, shall we? What's up next on the agenda? And that is the Fall River shoplifting mom. Oh, good God. Let's find this one. Oh, here she is. So this happened at, have you guys ever heard of this?
Doritos,
yeah, we have no Doritos. Have you guys ever heard of this store, Five Below? You guys heard of the store?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Do you have one of these near you?
I've never been to one.
You've never been to one?
We have one in Saugus.
I've never heard of one. I don't think we have them in Worcester.
Is it like that Aeropostale shit?
No, they call it Five Below because everything there literally costs $5 or below. It's like the fucking...
like the dollar store.
It's like it's like the dollar store, except where dollar store people go when they want a fucking $20 scratch ticket. And they feel like they
want to splurge.
Yeah, they like feel like they made it big. You know,
it's like what Target is to Walmart.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Good comparison.
It's a bougiest dollar store.
So outside of this fucking store, you have here a Fall River mom caught in the act stealing over $200 in merchandise at the Five Below. So if everything costs $5 or below, that means she has at least 20 pieces of merchandise on it. All right. And the best part is she blames her kids. Okay. She blames her fucking kids. So you got to see this fucking video if you have not seen this already. Check this shit out. What's going on out there? You guys hear that audio? Hear what the cop says?
Kinda.
The audio sucks, but... I didn't even know. She's like pointing right there. I didn't even know. She's like literally pointing to her fucking child. And it's like, yo, I didn't even know she stole shit. Like, she made her fucking...
on her own...
Yeah, the children she made steal shit. Like, have you seen anything this ratchet before? Have you guys seen anything?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you have? What's more...
Love and Mall Fupa fights. Maybe those little motherfuckers are thieves. Maybe during the DCF visits where they get to see their father, he teaches them how to steal. You don't know, man. You keep judging these folks, man.
She got caught stealing too, Brett. She got caught stealing too, right? And it was all sunglasses.
Brett is going left and left.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, I'm horrible at devil's advocate.
Yeah, that's not good.
Like I can play devil's advocate with like almost anything.
Yeah.
But these stories, this woman goes in there. She's like, I got kids. Ain't no one going to suspect me.
Yeah.
Cops stop her, and she points at her 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it wasn't me. It was that motherfucker.
Like, in the act. Like, yo, look at this chick.
Dude, that is the worst.
It's so fucking bad. It's so bad.
Oh.
Like, can you believe this is the shit that we expose at Turtleboy? And this upsets people. That, like, we are exposing complete trash like this. Like,
oh, we're fake news, though.
Like,
we're fake news.
We're the bad guys.
And
right?
all we do is bully people.
Yeah, like bully this chick. Yes, we do bully her.
Yourself.
And rightfully so. Like, who would ever
100%.
fucking stand up for this woman? You know, who would do that? I don't know. So let's go on to the next topic because this fucking shit. Hey, what the fuck is this chick's name? She's got a fucking name too, obviously. What the hell's her name? We obviously, her name's...
Well, one of those pictures is her literally, she's standing there with her arm outstretched, pointing at her kid.
You know.
Like the cops in front of her. She's like, nope, wasn't me. This little motherfucker did that.
This little motherfucker. I know. My kid.
Oh my
Obviously,
God.
you go to her page and she's like denying it. She's going like, "Oh, this is what she wrote." I love how people think they know what happened, but me and my kids are just fine. Y'all a bunch of lowlives. 100 emoji finger. Okay, and so obviously you go on it. It's like obviously she's a great mom. We don't know her. All we know about her is that she forces her children to steal from discount stores, right? So that's all we need to know. Why is everyone saying Dutra? Dutra? So,
they want to hear about that.
Is he here? Okay. Let's go on to the next one then, because I think that's the one everyone...
Oh, there's no way he's here.
Yeah, that's the one everyone wants to talk about. So let's get through this, and we'll get to the next one. All right, last story for that. Rachel Bond, how the fuck you pronounce the skag's name? So Bella Bond, did you guys know this? Bella Bond's fucking mother is living in Worcester. Did you guys know this?
It's only
what?
Running around doing cocaine, failing drug tests, missing probation appointment.
Like last week's live.
Yeah, like.
Well. So, wait.
Go ahead.
Do you know? So her sentence was time served and all this other shit and probations and everything. So she went wherever. She went to rehab. Then she was relocated or whatever the fuck to Worcester.
Yeah, somehow.
And so now she's been running around our city for God knows months now. And admitted to her probation officer that she was doing coke and weed.
Yeah.
Failed to show up for a probation appointment and failed the drug test. And the judge that she went in front of said, well, you don't have a suspended sentence. You don't have, I can't send you back to jail. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a condition to your probation that says you have to be drug tested.
Mm-hmm.
This is a woman that took part in throwing her little baby into the ocean after her and her boyfriend killed it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to fucking monopolize anything. Like, you killed your angel.
Yes.
You killed your fucking baby.
Yeah.
And you're running around Worcester doing coke and not going to jail.
Yeah. What else do you need to know?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all
if I got something wrong, let me know.
No, you got it 100%.
I'm pretty sure I got this figured out.
Now listen to her at her kid's birthday party. Listen to her voice.
Yeah. She pull it on me. She's like, what the fuck, that's too much. And here you go. Silly string, take it off. Yeah.
Like fucking crackhead city. Crackhead fucking city. All right.
High as fuck.
Yeah. Oh God. And yeah, like you said, I'm fucking outraged about this. Obviously, like our court system's fuck. I feel like I'm beating a fucking kicking a dead horse here. You know, when we say that, but like the fact that she moved to Worcester is my problem. The fact that this woman gets out of jail and is like, where can I move to where I can blend in the best Oh, I know. Worcester. So please, tell me more about this fucking...
From the ocean.
What was that?
So they need to keep her away from the ocean.
No, that's true, too. But she can throw there's plenty of fucking bodies in Bell Pond. There's no shortage, let me tell you. And so this chick, because Bell Pond's like fucking 200 feet deep if you ever come to Worcester. Don't fucking swim in Bell Pond. It's fucking dangerous. So this chick, everybody always drowns there. Every fucking year, somebody fucking drowns at Bell Pond. It's terrible. Anyway, this...
Oh, with the undertow.
Yeah, exactly. There's like you couldn't pay me enough money to swim in that fucking cesspool.
Dude, that thing is literally over 100 feet deep.
It's 200
feet deep. It's just a big shot glass.
It goes all the way down to fucking Shrewsbury Street. That's how fucking deep that fucking pond is. It's like fucking 200 fucking feet deep. Fuck no. I don't know what the fuck's in there. All right. So anyway, bottom line is the fact is she fucking comes here because this is where she feels comfortable. And my thing is, she's calling it a relapse. No, honey, you're addicted to fucking heroin. If you're addicted to heroin, you relapse on heroin. You don't relapse on weed and coke. You do that when you're at UMass, when you're 21 years old, right? You're fucking partying all night. That's when you do weed and coke. You don't fucking do weed and coke if you're a fucking junkie, right? It's a completely different fucking drug. And this just shows, like, this is insulting to junkies more than anything. You know what I mean? And people who claim to have...
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
All right, so I do my research, like with the placenta thing and the breast milk.
Of course you do. You always do.
So the reason she didn't choose Worcester, like there was a Springfield case. Was it Springfield? No.
It was a Boston
What
case.
jurisdiction was that? Boston.
Yeah, Suffolk County.
So now, when you get out of that, like the treatment, this and that, Worcester has the largest number of halfway houses, rehabilitation centers, and sexual offender centers.
Well, that's great.
In Worcester County.
Awesome.
Is Worcester. So she didn't choose that. Like, not defending her, dude. She needs to die. But the state sent her to our home.
Yes.
They're like, here, have this plague.
Yes.
You know what? Oh, you don't mind locusts and ticks. Here, have this gypsy moth.
Yes, exactly. You don't have...
And they threw her into our life.
Yeah, you don't have nearly enough of this in Worcester. This is what you could use right now. A fucking woman who, problems. Like, let me just throw this fucking broad at you. So anyway, fuck her. Let's go on to the topic a lot of people want to talk about tonight, and that is the Northbridge Noodlepoon Michael Dutra, who some people are telling us... People are telling us right now to call him. Let's fucking call him.
Can we?
But, well, he blocked all of our accounts.
I would love to talk to
somebody says there he is. Why are people saying there he is? It's like, so Travis and Tom keep saying there he is. Let's see if Dutra is with us tonight, because he blocked all of the accounts that we have. And so I'm assuming he's not going to answer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because let's see what happens when I Google Dutra. Who comes up here?
That's unfortunate.
On the screen? Oh, yeah, he's on the screen. His pictures, yeah. So, let's see. Fupa computer right now. All right. So, in case you're not familiar with this story, let's just talk about it. So, this comes to our attention, right? This guy is in this notably Northbridge Facebook group, and he's just ranting about how he's going to save kids from cheese sandwiches in the Northbridge public schools. I guess it was in the Turtlegram Gazette. There was some sort of story about how kids have their fucking lunch cards, right? And they get X amount of dollars on them. And when they get in the red for like over $11, they stop giving them free lunch because mom and dad ain't paying for shit. So then they get the fucking cheese sandwich, right? And this guy is the fucking hero that the children have been waiting for. And so he starts sharing this GoFundMe, right, for no more cheese sandwiches. So it's going to just cover the whole thing's the shadiest thing I've ever seen. Like, how about you fucking just give money to the school instead of this third-party fucking GoFundMe run by this fucking weirdo, all right? And some people have some questions about this. They're like, yeah, so what's up with that? Like, how much is going to the GoFundMe? And he just fucking turns on him. Like, everybody he fucking starts talking to is just like, the fees are almost nothing. I'm going to cover everything. And why are you at the people you are protecting by attacking me? Unbelievable. I can't believe you would try to say this. I was calling out your children. I'm talking about all of our children in town, and you know that, and blah, blah, blah. And so he just keeps talking about, like, everybody that fucking has, like, something to say. He just is like, why are you attacking me? Blah, blah, blah. I am the hero that Northbridge needs. I am trying to save children from cheese sandwiches, and blah, 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 blah. And this kind of says it all right here. He goes, yeah, it was about the GoFundMe. Instead of saying thanks for helping with the lunches. So that's what he's ultimately getting at here. It's like, how dare you waste your breath questioning my GoFundMe when what you should be doing is thanking me for saving this town from cheese sandwich plagues, right? And so it's like, okay, he wouldn't stop doing it. He wouldn't fucking stop. And so then, right, we started, like, Clarence Woods Emerson starts liking the comments that are, like, critical of him on the page. And he messages us, right? He tried to be like, hey, Turtleboy, you should write about the corruption in town with the fucking school committee and the cheese sandwiches and whatever. And he's, like, sucking our dick, right? Like, he's just sucking our dick straight up, being like, oh, I love your blog. We can really make a difference together. I'm like, you know, Clarence is telling him, like, dude, if we do write a blog, it's probably going to be about you, just to let you know. And he's like, oh, no, that would be bad because I really love your blog, like all this shit. And we didn't write about him right away because we're like, okay, this guy he's sucking our dick pretty good. It kind of feels all right. You know, maybe we'll just let him go. But then he fucking starts harassing everyone, like threatening him kind of, right? And like sending him messages, like fucked up shit. And we're like, okay, this guy needs to become Turtleboy famous now. So we blog about him, right? And he loses his fucking mind, right? How many of you turtle riders out there have been following this fucking story and some of the shit he's been doing? Let's see what he says. So we find out, right? Some people start messaging about him. It was all set up by a legit group that has nothing to do with him. Yeah, that's correct. So this fundraiser, he had nothing to do with it. It was set up by a private nonprofit. And what he's trying to do is become like he's trying to make it all about him. He's trying to become the savior here and be like the good guy in town for something that really has nothing to do with him whatsoever, right? And he just looks fucking insane and blah, blah, blah. So he fucking calls us, right? And we obviously ignore him, but then he blocks us, and now he's kind of proud of it, and he's like, A+ for effort. I stopped the lunch shaming in town, and blah, 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 blah. Let's see if this asshole's online right now. See, he blocked us. See where he doesn't come up? Let's see what Michael Dutra comes up here. Hold on. Can't believe Dutra. If anybody out there right now is listening to this and has not been blocked by Michael Dutra, go on his Facebook page, tell him Turtleboy's calling him out right now. Uncle Turtleboy's calling his ass out, saying he won't come on the show. But he's invited to call in right now, and he can say whatever the fuck he wants to say. So go on there and let him know that, right? Here he is. He hasn't blocked us from this page. Can we call it the business page? I don't know if you can call a business page. Let's see what happens when we try to send a message to it. Can we call it?
Let's try it. Fuck him.
Oh, here we go. I see a phone button.
He's such a cunt.
Who, this guy? Oh, yes. Let's call him. We're calling. Come on, asshole. Answer the phone.
I gotta take a hit of dabs for this, Jack.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on, asshole. Oh, it's not working. All right. So, yeah. Block, yeah. Anyway, you hitting the vape there? Anyway, this asshole.
What's that?
We find out more and more about this guy, right? It turns out he has been a number of times been guilty of mortgage fraud. What he does is he fucking sells fucking bullshit loans to people, basically like fraudulent loans, tries to defraud the government. When people question him, he always tells them to quote unquote be about it, whatever the fuck that means.
What's the best part, though?
The sexual harassment?
What did he lie about?
Oh,
no. Sexual harassment, I mean, not that I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Blah blah. Brett's a massage therapist. Go suck a dick. But the military thing. He's running around.
The fake Marine shit. We'll get to that in a minute.
That's the worst part of it.
We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
All right.
And so basically, his first lie, he's got the VA shit going on, right? Like he's trying to give out multiple VA loans at the same time and just defrauding people. When people get cold feet, he berates them about it. Then we hear about the sexual harassment. We had a chick on the podcast earlier this week who used to work with them, and she confirmed all of this shit and said that the dude like fucking sexually harassed her. She also told us that the guy, his girlfriend right now, his partner, Caitlin Gannon, I think her name is, or something. She was married at the time. She might still be married, and he would tell her like in front of fucking other employees and said, "You need to fucking dump his ass," and he's like punching walls and doing fucking crazy shit. The dude's a fucking legit fucking psycho. He does not. He's got a license to practice law, right? I mean, to practice real estate, but he can't actually fucking do it anywhere. That's his problem. He's got the fucking actual license, but he's not good to go. We find out. We also find out that he has declared bankruptcy in Rhode Island. He's got a goddamn fucking lien on his house. He's playing like this perfect father on Facebook, right? It turns out none of the kids actually fucking live with him. So it's all like fucking, visits.
Not one.
Yeah. So the guy is just a complete and utter piece of shit. And it gets better. So then we find out, we hear from his former Marine mate, right, who's been looking to roast, because this guy's like claiming to be a Marine, which we thought was shady because the timeline didn't match up, right? So he claims he was a Marine for 10 years. And we know this because he used his alleged like service to win an argument about gun control, right? Back when David Hogg was on The Rage, he goes on there and he's like, I was in the Marines for 10 years. I know a thing or two about guns and heavy guns, and we don't really need these guns, and blah, 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 right? Which I thought was a little bit strange, right? Because it's like, like that's kind of weird for a Marine to act like that. And just to be on that side of gun control to begin with. So,
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. So we do our research. He graduated high school in 97. Then he said he went to college for 2 years and then joined the Marines. So that brings us to 99. So he says he's in there for 10 years. But then you looked at his LinkedIn resume, and he has started working in the mortgage industry in 2006, which is weird because you're a fucking Marine, right? He's also never been deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. And Bret and Northshore, you guys are history buffs. Do you guys remember anything that happened between 1999 and 2006? Anything stand out in your mind there?
Well, yeah, there was a couple major armed conflicts. There was a few times where we put every able-bodied soldier onto foreign soil. Yeah. Like one or two of those, right?
Yeah, I think there was something. There was a couple towers in New York City. What the? Oh, exactly. A couple fucking planes.
Like there was these real cool buildings, and then all of a sudden they weren't there.
Yeah, they're gone.
And what? I'm like, what's the number? Over 3,000 American citizens that have nothing to do with nothing.
Dead.
Are gone.
Yeah. And so we go over to the country. Pretty much everybody in the military with a fucking pulse at the time has to go to a place filled with people that hate them, right? Iraq and Afghanistan. If I don't know anybody who was in the armed services between 1999 and 2006 that did not spend at least one fucking tour in that fucking decrepit pile of rocks called Afghanistan. Not fucking one. All right. But this guy somehow was a Marine and didn't have to fucking do that. Right. And he gets out, and next thing you know is Mr. fucking Mortgage and all of this shit. And we know something's up there. So we find out from a guy who has been waiting to roast this motherfucker for a long time. This guy is an
Are you like beating up your wife?
That ain't me. Is that Northshore? That ain't me. Yeah. So Northshore.
Oh, she's beating her kids.
Yeah, something over there. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm actually getting off the bus, you know.
Oh, of course you are. So this guy, he's an attorney in California. He used to serve with this motherfucker, right? And he's like, he sends us a message. He's like, yo, I used to fucking serve with him. But he was going to get a dishonorable discharge, but they gave him a general discharge instead to basically make sure that his life wasn't ruined, right? And all he did was fuck people over in our unit, scam them by setting them up with bullshit mortgages, all right? I served 13 years in the Army. I deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. I checked this guy's, I know his name. It all fucking checks out. His opinion on things changes all the time. He told this budding company that was really crushing it and needed an attorney. So they bring him in. And he's like, can you look over our books? And he goes, yeah, the company's a fucking joke. I tried to explain this to him, that it's not profitable. And eventually he would get himself in a lot of trouble. He sat me down and he rips into me, telling me I'm a loser, my law degree was shit, he's smarter than me, and that no one else would hire me because I was such a loser. The next day I made a few phone calls, got the fuck out of there. So we started to investigate his claims. I find out about all the fraud. I was warned by his former employers about his drug abuse and psychotic behavior. Several of his employers and coworkers threatened to file restraining orders against him. I reported him to his boss at the People's Bank. And blah, blah, blah. I reported him to the state of Massachusetts and all this other shit. And here's where it gets better. Mike, while I never witnessed it, his employees complained to me every day about Mike touching them sexually, even though they demanded he stop. He would always talk about how he wanted to fuck his younger employees and how he made his now girlfriend sleep with him so he could ruin their marriage and he would have her for himself. I wrote him a resignation letter telling everyone about this. I then posted something on Instagram about the Titanic sinking and said, this is the job I just left. He calls me up, threatening to kill me and rape my wife. He said he was going to rape my wife's, go to my wife's work, kidnap her, then make her watch me die slowly as he anally raped her. He randomly still calls me to tell me his company is doing awesome and that I'm a loser. Like, imagine he's still fucking calling, like, go, bro, fucking killing it, bro. Fucking killing it out here in Whitensville. All right? Easy, you know? And he's like, if you could keep my name hidden from all this, blah, blah, blah. So this is the fucking guy we're dealing with. What a fucking pussy that this guy will not. Yeah, by the way, this is what he wrote on his page today. Dear Aiden Carney, your day of reckoning is coming soon. Where are all your cute little turtle babies now? Oh, we're fucking so scared there, Michael Dutra. We're so fucking scared. This guy who's fucking going around saving children from cheese sandwiches is going to fuck shit up. Hey, Dutra, you fucking pussy. Let me tell you one thing you're not going to do. Show up fucking anywhere. Nothing. Because you're a fucking pussy, which is why you joined the Marines, but you were too fucking scared to fucking go overseas and fight for your country. Because you're a fucking pussy. You joined the armed services because you wanted to get free shit. Let's be honest. And then shit went wrong. We went to war, and then you became a mortgage broker. You fucked that up because you fuck up everything in your life, which is why you don't have custody of your fucking kids, right? You claim that your kids don't go to the Northbridge Public Schools because you don't like the Northbridge Public Schools, but the reason your kids don't go to the Northbridge Public Schools is because you don't fucking they don't live in Northbridge. That's why they don't go to the Northbridge Public Schools, right? Because they don't actually fucking live with you, you fucking little dicked fucking fraud. You are not going to do fucking shit because that's the kind of pussy that you are at the end of the day. And nobody's ever fucking called. I've never seen so many people come forward. You are the most hated person in the history of fucking humanity. And all this shit you're putting up on your Facebook page about like being about it and like, oh, we're gonna save the world. Nobody's fucking buying it. So stop trying to sell us on this shit, bro, because nobody's fucking buying it. All right? Yeah, so that's my fucking rant on Dutra. All right?
Dude, that was so good.
Yeah, I had a
Isn't he even like involved in his kids' lives? Like maybe he's overcompensating in Northbridge because he is just a fucking deadbeat.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. I'm sure. I'd love to hear from his ex-wives. I'd love to hear from them if they'd like to come on and talk about this fucking piece of shit. Because guess what, Dutra? I'll fight you anywhere, anytime, pal. Okay? You can get some if you want some. Nobody's fucking, nobody's fucking afraid of your fucking bald ass, motherfucker. You fucking Marine dropout. You fucking dishonorable discharge, motherfucker. Nobody's fucking scared of your vague fucking threats, motherfucker. Don't forget, 5 minutes ago, you were sucking our fucking dick. You were. You were fucking licking the balls, too. You was, Turtleboy, I fucking love your blog. You're fucking great. Yeah, you know why you loved our blog? Because we exposed the fucking truth. And the truth is you're a fucking chode. And you're a fucking pussy. And you're not showing up anywhere, motherfucker. So that's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say about that. All right. Yeah, be about the turtle. Be about the turtle, motherfucker. Yeah, somebody's saying plug in your laptop. I'm like looking for my fucking charger. So let's get to Ask Turtleboy. Let's get to Ask Turtleboy before this fucking... You guys see we're at 5, right? So let's get to Ask Turtleboy before this motherfucker dies out, shall we? If you guys have any questions, let us know right now in the comments. You can ask Bret or Northshore TurtleBabe anything you guys want. Let's see what you people have to say.
Let's see.
Oh my God, am I happy?
You'll be at... you're going to be at his office tomorrow night? Oh, yeah.
Her phone fucked up, so it wasn't my phone. And you are angrier than I've ever seen you.
Well, how can I not be? How can I not be?
Best night ever.
I'm not even fucking angry. I'm just like, dude, bring it, motherfucker. I love the people who threaten us. Like, they think we're going to be scared by your fucking online bullshit, motherfucker. Are you new here? Dutra.
I'll say that. He wants to do that dumb shit that RBG tried before we found out he was sucking dicks at Ralph's. Yeah. If you want an actual physical thing, I'm in.
The worst.
Like, let's organize it, and I'll MMA fight you.
Hey, time out.
Round,
Bret,
5-minute round.
Bret, I gotta go upstairs and get the charger real quick. Take over for 1 minute while I go get the charger. So this fucking phone.
Right.
Oh
so
man!
You guys can field some questions.
This is the best thing ever.
This is like leaving toddlers unsupervised in the campground. This is some shit, man.
I will issue this challenge. RBG, how many of you remember that fucking fat, bloated woman beater? But he challenged me to a fight, boxing. I said, nah, I don't box, son. But I do a little kickboxing. So I'll challenge you to an MMA fight. He declined.
You're gonna put him in like a little rear naked chokehold, Bret?
Oh, yeah, well, maybe. It depends on what he gets. If he rushed me and I'm on my back, I'll probably triangle choke his fuck ass out, and he's done. Right. Either way, I'm saying this little bald-headed cocksucker, step the fuck up, Ben. I will find someone that will finance and get us the right permits to have a charity mixed martial arts fight. 3-minute rounds. You come in.
Some turtle trunks.
We're all charged up here.
I'll wear some
turtle trunks, Bret. Yes.
Trunks, and I will kick the dick off your breath, you lying fuck. I wish someone had gave me a sandwich, you piece of shit.
I know. By the way, can you guys please...
alternative school up off of Vernon Street.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of y'all are old enough to remember the alternative school.
Right, time out.
But I was up there. And I got the cheese sandwich, the little cup, and the thing of milk. So come on, you little faggot.
Yeah.
You see what happens when you leave us alone?
See? That ain't my fault. She encouraged it.
Of course I did.
All right, so time out. So there's a guy
You're gonna have to spank me later.
Time out. I gotta interrupt. There's a guy in the comments right now, Ryan Waters, right? So Ryan was blogged about, like, I don't know, like 18 months ago by Rhode Island Turtle Sister, who actually no longer blogs for us. And I read the blog. So he's been emailing us for like months now, threatening to sue. I'm not even kidding. He's in the comments right now. Right? He's got a bad pube stash, and he's threatening to sue, and he keeps writing these things. So I believe the incident he was involved in, had to do with animal cruelty. Is that right, Ryan? Let's bring up his fucking blog.
Oh.
Let's bring up his blog right now. Because
what a bitch got a beat on a dog.
Yeah, Ryan Waters.
Yeah, because you can't swing hands with a man, so you got to hit an animal.
Let's see.
I like animals more than I like people.
All right, so Palmer Cheese Hogs are airing their domestic abuse, dead dog, dirty laundry on Facebook. Okay, so that's what this guy's blog was involved in. Let's go re-air this, right? So this is Ryan Waters. He's in the comments right now, and this chick posts this thing. This is not love. Like, she's saying that he hit her or something like that. We didn't know. We didn't take like a strong stance on it either way. We're just like, yo, this is both just trashy behavior, okay? And there he is right there. All you need to know is the pube stash. And we just blog about it. We don't actually say the guy, like, beat the shit out of anyone. We just said, here's what this chick's saying. The conclusion we reached was they're both fucking trash, etc. And so he actually went to court, and he got found not guilty. Now, we've gotten emails from people who were in that fucking courtroom who were talking about how manipulative this motherfucker is, and like fucking that they cannot believe that it was like this great miscarriage of justice that this guy was found not guilty of what he did, that he's a fucking psycho, they're telling us, and all this shit. Now, I didn't even read this story until this happened. Now, here he's been threatening to sue us for fucking like months now. He keeps emailing us like, and then every day it's something new. Like, oh, Turtleboy, I'm going to give you one last chance for me not to file this lawsuit, but I would recommend, I actually like your work, so I would recommend you taking this blog down. Also, so here he is on Turtleboy Live right now. I was framed. She stole $100,000. Okay, and he actually mentions in the imaginary lawsuit that the pube stash is defamation. That he doesn't actually have a pube stash. Okay, that is a pube stash, bro. It's got to go. That's the most. Look at this fucking thing. Can we just talk about this? You're like every fucking vote.
That's so gross.
You're like every Worcester vote graduate ever. Like, look at that fucking thing. That's not a fucking mustache, right? That is a collection of dirt and pubic hair. That's it. That's like when you were 14 and like you're first starting to get facial hair, and you get that stash right across your fucking. You know what I mean? That's not actually a mustache. It's just fucking dirt and pubes. You're not supposed to keep that thing. You're supposed to shave it a couple times, and then it grows into man hair, right? That thing you have on your face, that's not man hair, right? That is just dirt and pubes. And so, no, he hasn't filled out the complaint form.
I love this. Because he's angry uncle.
Yeah, he's just doing a straight up, because I'm not dealing with these people anymore. I'm not fucking dealing with these
You're sick of it.
I'm fucking sick of it, man. Fuck them. Like, you're not gonna come here and fucking threaten to sue us. And if you do, good luck. Because we are so fucking good at court. Like, I can't begin to tell you. We're unfucking defeated, motherfucker. We are the New England Patriots of internet deformation court. Right? We are the fucking boss. You know who we've beaten in court? We've beaten Gordon Davis, right? We took down
Crazy God.
Yeah, we took down Talib Kweli, a fucking bootleg rapper with over 1 million Twitter followers, who fucking sued us last year with his smoke show lawyer, and we're like, yeah, bitch, we're not showing up. He sued us in Queens District Court, and you know what we did? We just didn't fucking go. We got the fucking papers and everything, and we're like, yo, fuck you, Cooley. I'm not fucking spending a lawyer and playing your fucking bullshit game here. Fuck off, you motherfucker. We're not doing shit. And you know what he did, Brett? He fucking dropped it. Talib Kweli dropped the lawsuit because he's a fucking bitch.
That's what all these fucking... Dude, I almost said the F word there.
You can say, oh yeah.
Gay,
oh yeah.
An F word.
Yeah.
But that's what all these motherfuckers do. You run your fucking at you, and you have nothing. Half these people that threaten to sue us say it's for slander.
Yeah, they don't even
slander is spoken. You illiterate retards.
They couldn't even go speak to the lawyer in the day.
This bad word now, but You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Just get the charge right, at least.
All right.
It's liable. Like, that's what you would say
liable,
it was.
not liable. Oh, yeah.
It's a satirical blog. It's opinion.
Yes.
You can't sue me over my fucking opinion.
Yes. The quicker you understand that, the better. All right. And we're undefeated in court, so bring it shit on. We're ready. All right. I guess this asshole's an answer. Let's go to the question and answer. If you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask them in the comments. Go. If you have any. Anything's good. Anything's fair game. Sure, you guys have some questions for any of us from Northshore. It doesn't have to.
I wouldn't ask.
Go ahead.
I wouldn't ask her anything.
Yeah.
Why?
She
Why
has a
would you ask me
fupa
anything?
this week because you have the fupa phone this week.
I do have the fupa phone this week, but no, I'm off the bus now, so the Wi-Fi is good.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like
Some,
if you guys have any questions, I'll give you 1 minute to ask them. All right, is the beer garden open yet? What's the beer garden, Jose? I saw you ask that before. What's the beer garden?
I think they're talking about the drive-in, the fucking Jesus Christ, the Handelman brothers or whatever they're called, the Phantom Gourmet people.
First time.
Oh, yeah.
They opened the drive-in. I think that's what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Somebody
What
else
strain
says,
are those dabs, Brett?
Fuck, I posted the picture earlier today.
I had Kilimanjaro, and I'm done.
YouTube, all kind of shit. But it was sour Amherst.
Oh.
27% THC dabs. So,
mine is like 68, dude. I'm fucking toasted.
Oh, nice, you bastard.
Well, you're always toasted and mean, by the way.
I'm not mean. I am the sweetest thing ever. Uncle Turtleboy says so.
I have to say, you have
That's all the female guys.
Brett, does she not have like the sexiest voice ever? I think her voice is sexy as hell. Is that bad?
Manchester.
You think so, huh?
What?
Yeah, with that raspy. Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Brett.
Dude, you guys got like fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah. Any
Ask
other
some
questions?
shit, but we gotta go.
Yeah. Any other questions? People that are the Menden driving. I don't know what they're talking about.
They're asking about your freestyles too, Laura.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta bring that back.
Bring the stuff back.
I retired from the game, guys. Once you're in the rap game for a while, shit just gets real after a while. So you need to just step back and focus on your family for a little bit. But once the game is in you, the rap game is in you. So I will be back. William Green, I saw that shit.
I'm gonna issue you this challenge.
Yeah.
If you do one, like next week or the week after, if you do one final rap at the end of the show, I'll do the next one.
All right, deal.
I'll do it.
I would love a Bret Killoran rap.
All right, I'll try to bring it back. I might bring it back.
At the end of the next two shows, like one of the next two, I'll do one on the third.
Somebody says Bill Green, as in William Green from Lawrence. Yeah, all I got to say about that is, with that drama, we're team Tom Duggan, 100%. Fuck William Green. Fucking loser. Fucking former cop. Fucking loser. That's all I got to say about that asshole. Are you going to meet at Dutra's office tomorrow? Fuck him. He can come to me. Because that's what I got to say. But that motherfucker's acting like he's mobile. Motherfucker ain't leaving Whitensville. He's not leaving.
And
he's not man enough to
we
come to
are
Worcester.
far more important than him.
What was
so
that?
He can come to us.
Exactly. He's a fucking nobody. If he wants to fucking fight Uncle Turtleboy, he can take a fucking number and stand in line. All right? Because he ain't fucking special. He ain't the first. And he certainly won't be the last. That's how you think of that motherfucker.
Not close to the last.
Anyway.
Fuck him and fuck the rest of them.
Tom says stay. Tom Duggan does the Lord's work.
Or not?
Yeah. Tom Duggan does the Lord's work. You keep up the great work, Tom Duggan. A true voice for free speech. A true voice for free speech. One of the lone remaining ones. All right. Yeah. Anyway, let's call it a wrap there because it looks like we got
let's wrap it up.
All right, Turtleritis, thank you all for joining us. This is always fun, by the way, when we try to figure out how the fuck to shut this off, and it never works.
Nope.
Yeah, but I love you guys.
Right.
We'll see you next week, you
Peace.
motherfuckers.
Peace,
Good night, guys.
Hold on. Are we ended it? Let's see. End the live video.
I don't know.
Let's see.